Hello everyone, welcome to this week's Facebook Live. This is the card we're making today. Inside is a pop-up gift card. Isn't that fun? We're going to make this today. It's really easy to make, and you could definitely use this for all of your gift card giving this Christmas. So we're going to talk all about this sweet little gift card holder in just a minute. And before we get to that though, let's go over all the things that are happening this month. I'm not doing a class to go this month. I typically don't do that in December, but there is still a lot going on this month. So make sure that you check out everything that's going on this month. I think I'm in the right place. Okay. I think I'm in the right place. Anyway, let's go over it. So if you want Paper Pumpkin in December, the last day to subscribe to this is December 10th, which I believe is Sunday. So make sure you subscribe to December's Paper Pumpkin if you want it. It's going to be 9 cards, each of 3 designs. So make sure you check that out if you want December's Paper Pumpkin. The subscription period for January will open on Monday, December 11th. So if you want that. Last chance products, they are still, some of them are still available. Some have already sold out from our Christmas mini catalog, or September through December mini catalog. Stampin Up also released a bunch of new items on the clearance rack yesterday, so there are tons of great deals that can be had in my online store with the last chance list and the clearance rack. I checked this morning and there were still some amazing deals on the clearance rack. There's some cardstock, there's some Stampin' Blends, there's some ink pads, embellishments, DSP, all for amazing prices. So check out my online store. You can shop the last chance list and the clearance rack both in my online store, and you can save a ton this month. If you are shopping my online store, please use this host code. This gets you some extra freebies by using the host code. All orders receive a PDF with 3 exclusive projects. If your order's over $50, you're going to also receive the make and take kit that coordinates with that PDF. If your order's over $150, do not use that host code. You're still going to get all the special rewards, but you're also going to receive Stampin Rewards, which is free dollars for you to shop with. Okay, coming in January, this is going to come up quicker than we think, guys. Our mini catalog, our brand new January through April mini catalog will be launching, and Celebration. This is the biggest promotion of the year. This is the best way to earn free stuff. I can't show you the insides of the catalogs. There is some amazing stuff coming. I do have a class sign up for January, and it's listed in my VIP group. You can scroll back through that if you want to come to my class in January. I also have some other fun stuff coming up for the mini catalog, so make sure you check that out. If you want copies of the mini catalog, please message me or email me. I don't automatically send them out even if you place an order with me, just because they're so expensive and sometimes they get returned, and it's pretty pricey for me to mail them. So if you want them, please let me know and I'll be happy to send you one, but I only send them to people who request them, so make sure that you request that catalog if you want one. Okay, so we're going to start with our card. Let me bring that back in. So this is the card we're making today. It is a pop-up gift card holder. Super cute, right? So we're going to start with, you know what, let's start with the stamping. We'll come back to the cardstock in a little bit. Let's start with the stamping. I've already stamped a few things just to kind of make sure that we speed this up a little bit. So I have 1 mitten. We're going to need 2 mittens. So I have one ready to go. And then I also stamped the Be Jolly. The stamp set that I'm using today is the Celebrate with Tags. This one is in our annual catalog. This one is great for multiple holidays, birthdays, Valentine's Day, anniversaries, whatever. You can use this one over and over again throughout the year. So this is not just a Christmas one. So it is a really good one though. All right, so we are going to stamp the Merry Christmas greeting and our second little mitten here. So let me grab my Moody Mauve ink. We're using Moody Mauve, and then the Be Jolly was stamped in Flirty Flamingo ink. I am going to ink this up really well. Now our colored cardstock is not as smooth as our white cardstock, so there is going to be a little bit of texture to the mitten when you stamp it. Now if that bothers you, you can get out your stamp positioner, you can get out your Stamparatus or whatever stamp positioner you use, and you can stamp it multiple times, and that will give you the nice clean image. But it doesn't bother me too much, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to make sure that we have nice even coverage on here. You can see that beautiful little mitten in Moody Mauve on Petal Pink. So cute, right? Now for the greeting, this is a piece of white. It is 1 by 2 3/4. you can stamp this on a piece of scrap paper and then cut it out. You don't have to do this directly onto the small piece of paper. Sometimes it gets a little challenging. Oh, I did pretty good though. Line that up pretty well. All right, so that's it with the stamping. Now if you're making this, make sure that you stamp 2 mittens, and then make sure you pull out your Flirty Flamingo ink and stamp that greeting. These need to be fussy cut, so I wanted to make sure that some of them were stamped in advance because just to save time for fussy cutting. So I'm going to fussy cut this. Now, last year, this stamp set was in our mini catalog last year, and there were dies for it. So if you happen to have this stamp set, if you bought it last year, you might have bought the bundle, and in which case you have dies to cut these out. So check your stash. If you have this one, check for the dies too. The dies did not carry over, which is a bummer because those were really good dies, but the stamp set did carry over. So, but they're easy to fussy cut. All right, so here are all of our stamped pieces. So let's pull out the rest of the pieces for the front of our little card here. And I'm going to use a block just to hold this down. That little pop-up mechanism keeps making it pop up, so just so we can see it all. Okay, so for our card base, I have a piece of Flirty Flamingo that is 5 by 3 3/4, and a piece of white that is 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. And this one I embossed with the Basics 3D embossing folders. This is an online only product, so you can find that in the online exclusive section of my online store. It comes with 3 embossing folders. This little dot one is by far my favorite though. And so we're just going to stick that onto the Flirty Flamingo. All right. Now I wrapped my ribbon all the way around my my white piece here. If you don't want to do that, if you want to save some ribbon, I know this takes a lot of ribbon to wrap it around. So I'm not going to do that with mine. We're just going to tie a little bow and then attach it at the end. But if you want to do that, make sure you do that now before you start attaching all your other stuff. But I wanted to show you 2 options because saving ribbon is always a good thing. Ribbon's a little bit pricey, so saving it is good. So I have a piece of the Fresh As A Daisy DSP, and this one is, what is this? Let me check my notes. 2 by 3/4, and I just wanted a little pop of Moody Mauve on the bottom of my greeting there. And then I'm going to trim this into a little banner edge. If you have the banners pick-a-punch, you can do that. I didn't pull mine out. If you have another, like a square punch or anything else that you use to make little banner ends, you can do that. I have a piece of Flirty Flamingo that is 3 by 1/2, and we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to cut a little banner end. But again, you can use your punch or anything you use to make banners. All right, that is that. And I'm going to add some more adhesive to the back of this, and then we'll attach our banner piece down here. Let me lay this flat, makes it a little easier. Okay. Just a little layered up greeting there. All right, for our mittens, these are going on with dimensionals. Here they are. I had to pull them out. There's a couple on each of them. And then I'm also going to put dimensionals on the back of this too. Just a couple on here. Let's pull off all of the backings. All right, here we go. And then we're going to just attach these kind of in that top left corner. We're going to kind of overlap these a little bit. We're going to put the greeting right below it, just like that. Okay, really cute, right? And this colors combination fun too. Flirty Flamingo, Moody Mauve, and Petal Pink. I don't know if I mentioned those mittens were stamped on Petal Pink cardstock. I think I did, but all right, a little bit of glue on the back of our Be Jolly piece. And I'm going to stick that on there, and I'm actually going to kind of curve the edges of this banner up just a little bit. That's just going to add just a little bit extra texture. Let me make sure that's straight. There we go. Perfect. All right, let's attach this to our card base. Now our card base is 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, scored on the long side at 4 1/4. And this is just your basic card. So if you wanted to leave this here, you could. This is just your basic card. Let me get my bone folder out and burnish this. Let's finish embellishing the front though. So we are going to add some ribbon. I have the Moody Mauve ribbon here. I've already tied a bow. We're just going to cut that apart from the spool there. And you're going to save a ton of ribbon if you want to do it this way. So I'm just going to, I think I'm just going to add the bow maybe like over here. So let me grab a glue dot. So two different ways. If you're making a lot of these and you want to save some ribbon, I would definitely maybe just tie the ribbon after and add, oh, see, that covers up my greeting. I don't want to do that. So let's maybe just add it right there. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, I like that a lot. So you can add the ribbon after. You can tie a little bow. You can even leave the ribbon off. This ribbon is a little bit thick, and even not wrapping it around, it's still going to be a little bit thick. I would say the post office is going to probably charge a little bit of extra postage on that. So just be aware that that is a possibility. Hold that down again. Finishing up our embellishing of our card on the front. Once we get the front done, we'll move to the inside. I have the adhesive back snowflakes here. This is another online only product, but I love these. There's 3 different sizes of snowflakes. You get white, copper, and gold. We're going to use the white ones, and I'm going to use the biggest snowflake, and I'm going to just put those on top of each of the mittens, just for a little pop. And then for some of the smaller ones, we're just going to put them around the side. So one here, I should be using my take your pick tool, but that's okay. And I think one down here. So just a few little snowflakes all around. And then I'm going to pull out my in color dots. These are the new in colors, all 5 of the new in colors, including Moody Mauve. And so I am going to use just a couple of these right on top of those snowflakes. Oops, there we go. One there and one there. So mix and match your embellishments. Gives a really fun little texture there. Okay, so that is all of our embellishments. So this is the front of our card, pretty much complete. So let's work on our little pop-up mechanism on the inside. Okay, so let me move this out of the way, and I'm going to bring in the pieces we need. So of course you're going to need your gift card. Get that out, and then you're going to need a piece of another piece of Moody Mauve. I like to use the same color as the card base so it kind of blends in. So I have Moody Mauve here. This one is 8.5 by 5 1/4, and I scored it at 3 1/4, 4 1/4, and 5 1/4. So we are going to fold this up. So from that middle score line, you're going to fold it in half, and then you're going to fold the other 2 score lines going in the opposite direction. Okay. So get those nice and burnished. So you should end up with like a little W at the end. Okay, so you're just folding those down. All right, now we're going to cut the little slit for our gift card. So I'm going to pull in, now if you have a cutting mat that you can use, make sure you use that. Just protect your surface somehow. I'm just using a piece of chipboard. This is probably from a paper pumpkin. I'm going to lay this down. We're actually going to cut a slit right into the center of the center score line. So the one that is right in half, we're going to do that. And I'm going to use my take your pick crafter's tip. So this is the blade that comes on the crafter's tip. The crafter's tip also comes with a perforated wheel that'll give you a perforated edge. And it also comes with a little hook that you can use for popping out, die cuts or picking up embellishments, whatever you want to use that for. So I'm going to get this nice and straight. I'm actually going to use my gift card as a guide. You can pull out a ruler if you want. I'm going to line up kind of where I want my gift card to go, right in the middle. And right along that score line, I'm going to cut, and I'm going to go about 1/4 of an inch, 3/8 of an inch past that gift card. And I'm just going to use that as a guide. Just pull slowly on that score line and just go 1/4 of an inch, 3/8 of an inch past it on that side. So we have our little slit cut right here. Don't go all the way to the ends, just in the center, and just the width of the gift card pretty much. So that's going to slide in perfectly. All right, so let's glue this down. So move this out of the way. And we're going to adhere these middle pieces together. So just on the ends, between those 2 outer score lines, I'm using Stampin' Seal Plus. You want to use a strong adhesive, tear and tape, something strong, and we are just going to glue those together. So now this is what you have. So these are glued together, and I'm going to fold this up back into like my little W, and I'm going to stick adhesive all along one side of this. Okay, so let's bring out our card, and I'm going to side with the adhesive. I'm just going to center that and just line up those score lines together. just like that. So I just lined it up with that score line. And now we're going to adhere this side down. So just more adhesive on this one. And then you just close your card. This is going to be a thicker card because of that pop-up mechanism. So not only because of the ribbon, but because of the pop-up mechanism. And so with both sides adhered, that middle section will pop right up. You can stick your card right in, and it is ready to gift. Now, I do have some gaps on the tops and the bottoms because that paper folded up left some gaps. So I have just a couple more pieces of that Fresh as a Daisy DSP, and this is cut to 1 by 5 1/4. And you're going to need 2 of these. And I'm just going to use these just to hide that a little bit. So we're just going to decorate the inside a little bit. We've already added that gift card, so why not decorate it a little bit more? You're still going to have plenty of room to write your message, so don't worry about that. You can write down here, you can write up here, and then your gift card pops up as well. So that's it. That completes our cute little gift card, pop-up card. Remember, this will take a little bit of extra postage if you are planning on mail it, but this is such a cute one. You might want to just hand deliver this one. This one is so cute. But that's it for me. Now, if you love gift card holders, if you're looking for more ideas for gift card holders, I'll be live again on Sunday in my VIP group right here for week 11 of my 12 weeks of Christmas. And I have this fun gift card holder to show you. So I'm not going to show you the inside, but make sure you join me for that on Sunday. So that is it for me. If you like this video, please share this with your crafty friends. If you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe to my channel. That really helps me grow my business. Thank you again so much for joining me, and I will see you guys on Sunday. Bye.